Welcome back to the channel, folks. My name is the Field Marshal Desert Fox, and tonight we're going to do something slightly different. A little different than the city of Los Rico, I know. This is a city I started building, I don't know, about a month ago. Just, I was going to use it in my spare time as the city of, like, the first city of my channel, but I decided against it, and the problem was the reason why I never did it was, or I haven't chose to do it, I should say, sorry, should learn how to English before I do anything else, is if there was a category for a YouTuber of should have filmed it but didn't, for me, in the early stages of my YouTube career, this would probably be the city. Welcome to the city of Springfield. Again, I didn't really think of a name, I just used the generated name. The thing about it was, the reason why I fell in love with this city, I mean, look at this. Let's just take a quick look here. Is the layout, even though I haven't really expanded it too much off this main island, it's huge. It's just, for me, it's probably one of the coolest things I've ever built. And I truly had no idea what I was doing when I went into it. I just kind of said, screw it. I'm going to just plop a bunch of stuff down and see if it organizes itself out, and lo and behold, guys, it did. That was the craziest aspect of it. So we started here, obviously. I put a different interchange in. I put in the double roundabout entry and exit point for the highway here, for our main little highway. So right here is, I would probably consider this the downtown area, and I mean, for me, this is probably the crowning achievement, possibly, of all. The whole basic south side of the island is like the downtown. It's just one giant continuous downtown area. While over here is more of like the feeding system for it, I guess, would be my best explanation. Another thing about this, I'm working on shortening up the videos. So right now I have a timer set for 20 minutes, trying to shorten the videos up, so that way I can use this more of a, so I want to make longer content. I like the half-hour episodes, but a friend of mine suggested, for the channel's sake and the size of the channel, to make the videos a little shorter. So for right now, we're going to make the videos a little shorter. I got the game paused just because in my, I guess in my spare time I was building, and I took out the little weird interchange I had here. Well, actually, to be honest, there wasn't an interchange here. It just, these roads just ran into this main 6-lane road. And now I paused it, and I stopped working on the city because I got here and I was like, uh-oh, and now I'm stuck. So, eventually I'll show you guys the city again, but so we're right here, downtown Springfield. Let's get down as low as we can. Okay, I just want to get this as low as possible. Okay, boom. And let's spin this around. So I would like to probably call this a showcase more than a Let's Play series. You'll probably only see this city 2, maybe 3 times. But what I did was, because since this is an island, I made a main road kind of cut through around the edge of the island. See, it's a very steep island. I was very surprised. And we have a bunch of the taxis. This is the city, when in our Lost Rico Let's Play, if you were paying attention, this is the city I was talking about, where I incorporated a very successful taxi service. Instead of doing trams and all of that, which I think I started doing trams on the other side of the island, I just never put them on this side. I made this one solely about the taxis, and I mean, I dropped in dozens of taxi stations. Excuse me again. And over here is probably our main tourist area. I just put in a bunch of stuff. Actually, I have no idea what the heck this is. Oh, that's a skyscraper. So that's probably the tallest building in the entire city, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So that is the tallest building right here, followed closely by this one. And um, I wanted to when I was building the city, I didn't have a plan. I just went. I just did it, and I didn't know what to do or how to do it. I just kind of said, "F it," you know. A city's not made to be perfect. You know, traffic's gonna be heavy. Some areas aren't gonna get the best police coverage, or some areas aren't gonna get the best fire coverage. And I know that doesn't sound ethical or morally right, but for realistic and in the realistic category, it basically puts it right where it needs to be. And as we follow down this side of the island, we hit. I swear, guys, every video I yawn like 14 times, and I don't know why. It's just like a really bad habit I have. Um, but in this side of the island, I incorporated a lot of smaller, lower density housing over here, just because I wanted to break up the height. I wanted you to have something to look at. And then as we go this way, we re-enter some height. I think this was a little area I had built just randomly. It was just like this square, and it took me 5 seconds to build, but it came out I just spewed roads everywhere. Just turned the non-straight roads on and had some fun. Over here, though, probably one of my other, if I had a top 5 favorite sections of the city, it'd go, this area would be first. The original road layout for this area, this like pizza, would probably be second, because originally it was completely uniform. Checkered in uniform, and I loved it. And then I switched it up just to say, well, I don't want it to be uniform. I want it not to be uniform. I want it to look crazy. So I changed it. So that would probably be the second. And then third is a little district I haven't actually put in yet, but I wanted to put it in. I was going to call it the 99th District, just because when I was building this, I took 2-lane roads with the trees, did this main thing right here, and then I just built 2 nines. And I called it the 99th District, and it's a really tiny district, and I'm okay with it. And then there's this one right here. And then obviously there's this. There's this. Now, it's kind of funny how this area kind of came to be. I just dragged a 6-lane road, then did one way and a one way. So you'd come this way up the one way, or you'd go down the one way this way. So you'd have to funnel, it was easier to funnel yourself through this 4-lane road. And then over here, not necessarily the greatest highway ever, but I just drew highway roads and I connected them over here. Now, because this is where most of the lower density workers live, so people who work in these factories and lower density buildings, they now have a direct link straight from their homes in their region straight there. And because this highway is closer to their homes, they're more likely to use this interchange than drive all the way down here to this interchange. Though, my goal is to feed this side of the island using these 2 interchanges, and I'm going to feed this side of the island using this interchange, this interchange, this one, there's not one here, but there's one right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interchanges supply this side, and there's going to be eventually 1, 2, 3, 4 interchanges that supply this side. Now, I'll give you guys updates. If you guys are really curious about this city, I will more than love to show you guys. My goals, I'm going to finish this island in first. So this down here is going to be another little high density. It's going to probably be mixed density just because I have the stadium here. And it's going to have a lot of transportation. And I'm going to go absolutely crazy with the transportation. I'm going to finish sealing the island off like with the road on the outside of it, and then I will put a bunch of bus lines in. Then over here specifically is going to be a major industrial area. Over here, probably going to be another probably low density area. Over here, I'll probably finish off the low density. We'll probably take the train tracks on this side and make it low density on this side. If I have that space to play with, I'll make it high. And I think that's about it. So with that being said, guys, I mean, you guys have seen the city. This is the city of Springfield, and I'm really proud of it. I love showing you guys this type of stuff. You know, this is what YouTube is for. Like, I'm supposed to showcase my abilities, and I think I did pretty well here, even though I'm not a master builder. I'm not a perfect person with this type of stuff. I mean, there's some people on YouTube who are dedicated to symmetry, and they're dedicated to making perfect layouts, and I respect them for that work. Me personally, I could give two rats' asses. I know that's not technically professional, but I'm going for realism, and realism is the city's not going to be perfect. It's going to have problems. You want the city to have problems. That way, when you have, I don't know, you're playing the game, you're staying the night at your friend's house, and you're playing the game, and they go, hey, what are you playing there? And you can explain, well, I'm playing City Skylines, and you know, maybe he or she will inquire about the city you're playing in, and that's what it's about for me. And then they're like, well, why is the traffic so backed up? Well, that's the thing. We're gonna figure it out right now, and then you're gonna help that person, even if they're if they're inquiring about it. You just kind of throw them in there, and you just say, hey, point out the problems in the city, and I will fix it. And I guess that's about it. I'm sorry for rambling for so long, but again, one of my trademark things is I love to enshroud stuff in trees. I've actually built this city before I bought the Natural Disasters DLC, so I don't have to worry about anything blowing up or burning down. So, and I guess that's about it. I'll show you guys this if I'll say this. If this video reaches 100 views or 50 likes, I will work on some more of it for you, or I'll record some of it in my spare time when I'm not working on Lost Rico or my Hearts of Iron 4 series or my War Thunder series. Yes, instead of doing a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas series, I decided I'm going to do a Hearts of Iron 4 and a War Thunder series. I'm just waiting on a buddy of mine who's going to, he's my War Thunder partner. We play together all the time. I'm just waiting for him to get his channel all set up and his PC all set up so me and him can play together. So please stay tuned for that. And I will, yeah, so like I said, if this gets either 100 views or 50 likes, whatever, I will work on it some more for you and show you some more. Because of all the cities I've built, even though it is not perfect, again, have to say it, because people are going to be like, well, why is it not perfect? Desert Fox, why is the city not perfect? Why is the layout so not straight and organized? Well, that's because, well, I chose not to do it. I chose it to be just a disorganized mess, and it didn't turn out to be a mess. For example, I'll show you this. Alright? It's heavy traffic here. That's because it's funneling all the way here. All these people that live down here are now forced to go down here and come off here, which isn't really smart because I don't have this connected either. So they are going down here, or they're going into the north side of the city, getting off on the north side and driving through the south to the south side down this 6-lane road. That's the only problem with this city. Otherwise, I think noise pollution, yeah. Boom. Same problem as the other city. It's about the same roughly. Land value. This is the cool thing about this. I didn't actually know how much the land value actually played in a part in your city, but I think I have a district here. I think it's this district. I think its value is 74. I don't think I have a district worth more I don't think I've ever had a district worth more. But it doesn't matter. Alright, continuing on. So, in conclusion, guys, thank you guys for checking this out. Please like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. Stay tuned. Drop a comment in the comments section. You know, all the support means so much to me. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.